Welcome to Trojan TV. I'm Hunter.
And I'm Marilyn. So what are you addicted to, Hunter?
Sunglasses. I love sunglasses.
Nice. Shopping for me.
Well, hopefully our viewers are addicted to our show. So let's get into this week's news and announcements. 6th and 7th graders, M-STEP is coming soon, and it is imperative you bring a fully charged netbook for this testing session. Free after-school tutoring for math and reading is still available. See your counselor for more details. 8th graders going on the Washington, D.C. trip. There is a mandatory meeting on Monday, May 1st during resource. Mrs. Mackey will make an announcement to dismiss. On May 21st, Norday members are hosting a Take a Trojan mountain biking day. It is at noon at the Vasa Single Track Trailhead and is a free family event for Trojans. No sign-up is required, just show up to have fun. Recently, EMS art classes made hats for a trash and fashion show. Here are Elise and Audrey with more information.
This year, Mrs. Jones sculpture students made hats for a local art show.
Trashin' is an annual art exhibition that has been going on at West Senior High for the last 10 years. I first heard about it before I came to teach here in Traverse City Schools. And when I heard about it, I was really fascinated by the idea of using a bunch of recycled materials and garbage to put on a fashion show. Seeing that 10 years ago, I had really been excited about becoming involved in something such as this.
Students are excited to show off their creations.
I benefit from it because people get to see my art, and I also get to possibly go down the runway. I like how we get to take something that we normally don't use and create something that's amazing.
Well, I mean, you get to learn to express yourself and have free creativity.
The hats will be used in an upcoming art show with high schools from around the area, April 29th.
We're hoping to have our students open the show with their work, walking down the aisle together, wearing the hats, and then the high school students from around the area would show.
This has been Elise and Audrey reporting for Trojan TV.
Thanks, guys. The final Trash and Fashion show is on April 29th at 8 p.m. at West High School. Tickets are $5 and will benefit the Women's Resource Center. 7th graders who are interested in going on the 2018 Washington, D.C. trip. There are spots still available. To apply, check your email for an online application or see Mrs. Mackey for details. Also, 7th graders, the 2018 Japan Exchange Program is seeking applicants. To apply, check your email or see Mrs. Mackey for an application packet. Only 3 EMS students can be selected to be a part of this exciting opportunity. The cost is $2,300 and the application packet is due on May 15th. Partial scholarships are available to those in need.
This week we learned more about a once-in-a-lifetime experience to Japan that 7th graders going into 8th grade wouldn't want to miss.
So the Japan Cultural Exchange is an opportunity for students to not just travel to Japan, but also to be able to host a student from Japan who is also in 8th grade, and that student stays with you for a week in January, which is really cool, and then you go over in February and stay with their family for a week and go to school with them. So it's more than just taking a trip. It's really like interacting with the culture, and basically being a member of their family for a week, and then they become a member of your family for a week. So it's a pretty great opportunity.
Hosting exchange students, well, just getting to know someone from like a different because Traverse City is very it's a bit of a bubble. We don't have earthquakes, we don't have tsunamis, we don't have tornadoes on a great scale as the Great Plains. So getting to know someone from a different part of the world, it was very different to listen to their opinions on certain things and stuff. It was just generally very cool.
Here's the information you need to know to be able to participate in the Japan Exchange Program.
So students should fill out this application. There's an essay, there's some questions about your family. Family members have to fill out some stuff. That application is due May 15th. There's a financial component that is $2,300, which is not due until next year, but there is a $100 deposit due if you're selected as one of the students to go. That'll be due right away.
This has been Haley and Zakiah reporting for Trojan TV.
Middle school track teams met Tuesday night to take on Petoskey and performed well. Highlights include the girls 4x800 and 4x400 relay teams, who took first place, and Grace Kempfieler, who took first in the 400-meter dash. The next meet is Tuesday, May 2nd at Cadillac, starting at 4 p.m. Spring is here and it's time to get out your bicycles. Here's Mackenzie and Emma with the Bike to East crew for some tips on how to prep your bike.
The Bike to East crew is tuning up their bikes for the upcoming spring and summer seasons.
There are many important things to do to your bike to make sure it is safe to ride.
How do you tell if you need new tires on your bike?
Okay, usually I can tell by how much air there is and if they're worn out. And then I check to make sure the seal is okay between the rim of the bike spokes and the actual tire itself.
Having a proper fitting bike is crucial.
What is the most important thing you can do to your bike?
I think the most important thing is to check out your bike is the right size for you. You don't want to be riding a bike where your knees hit the handlebars, and you don't want to be riding a bike where you can't touch the ground and are able to easily get off.
What is the procedure for making sure your bike is the right height?
Okay, usually I adjust the bike seat when I first get a bike, and I ride it around. And usually I want to make sure that my knees aren't touching the handlebars when I'm riding, and that when I'm able to stop, I can put my toes are just able to touch the ground.
There are many important things to do to your bike before it is ready to ride.
What is the most important thing you could do to your bike?
The most important thing that you should do with your bike is make sure you wear a helmet when you're out riding your bike, because just a bike crash or something can cause some pretty serious injuries if you don't have your bike helmet on.
This has been Mackenzie and Emma reporting for Trojan TV.
This story was brought to you by 522 Pub and Grill, locally owned and operated in Manistee.
Well, that concludes this episode of Trojan TV.
You can follow Trojan TV and the DMC on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook by searching @EastDMC.
And don't forget to check out our additional DMC newspaper coverage on our website, The Link. We're leaving you with this week's Classroom Spotlight with Mr. Dement's Design and Construction classes. Have a great weekend, Trojans.
Bye. For this week's Classroom Spotlight, we caught up with Mr. Dement's first hour 6th grade tech ed class building their balsa wood structures.
Students do this project because it's one of the areas of technology that we cover down here. We try to incorporate projects that are hands-on and that also have quite a bit of academics. With the structures project, kids look at geometric design, and shapes and their ability to hold weight. And if you look out there in the real world, there are numerous things that could be considered load-bearing structures.
While students are testing, they use a hydraulic pressure system to see how much weight the structures can withstand.
Mr. Dement showed us the ways we could do it and ways that would be not very successful if we did it that way, and ways that would probably work and have worked. I enjoyed having your own idea and how each people's projects are different in different ways.
This has been Kaylin and Marilyn reporting for Trojan TV.
This program was powered by Hackerty, feeling passion for cars by giving young people cool car experiences.